Hey, this is Samara, signing on with some more of Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. It's an awkward name, I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this game. That name is weird. Okay, so last time, pressed the wrong button on my Pro Controller. So last time, we went back to Unionville, returned the girl's slime, then ate the girl's slime, and then trekked out. Mar has been infected by a poison because of that of a headman, and now we're looking for the nutritionist in town in order to save him. So, and we scoured. Most of that time was spent scouring the entire island, but
thriving in their seaside town. But recently, nets have been coming up empty.
yeah, and we saw someone like this in the demo.
Northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
Probably the one up. You've filled the necessary requirements to unlock Muscle Man's flipside story. Yeah, like Buff, or, well, even Buffer Rock Lee as a fisherman.
You hear a roar in the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon.
I'd be worried about that.
Rumor in the village has it that it might be the dragon.
Okay, that's a thing to worry about. Whoop.
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause. She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared.
A lot of medicine bottles going missing lately.
Crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine. Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
What do you think she's gonna offer when she's looking for cold medicine?
I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters.
Let's kneecap him so they can't warn her.
Determined not to let the other beat you to it.
Okay, so we're going around. Oop. I don't remember that one being there.
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town.
Impoverished
Hearing
woman.
your voice, she turns in surprise. You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her hands.
She actually needs it, though, probably.
You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes. My poor little boy is bedridden,
Aww.
she says tearfully. He needs medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it.
What will you do? Let her keep it. Yeah, give her money and let her keep the medicine. That's what I'd like to do.
Hearing her tale, you are overcome by sympathy and decide to look the other way.
We might be a jerk of a main character, but we got some leniency.
She thanks you and hands you something, apologizing for not having more.
Oh, mysterious card 6. We still have to find mysterious card 3. No, 4.
Medicine in hand, the woman leaves quickly. Now then, what to tell the other lady?
I don't know. If we go back, will anything happen? We'll go to the nutritionist after
You
this.
explain that you were unable to find the thief. Clearly saddened by the news, she explains that she keeps the medicine on hand for her husband,
Damn it.
who gets sick quite easily. She laments that she may not have the money to buy more. Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart.
Yep, we can never make a good decision that feels good. Well, we tried. Okay, let's stop at the nutritionist first. We got a bunch of stores, but based on the lead up to the chapter, I feel like we might be meeting somebody new.
The great nutritionist Oreo.
Oreo, okay.
You open the door without knocking. Is anyone home, you call?
I'm sure you're not going to get attacked for that.
A muscular man emerges from the back.
Alrighty. How do you greet him? Look at that toned physique. We got the wrong house. I feel like giving him compliments would endear him to us, but also... Yeah.
Praising his musculature seems to put him in high spirits.
Musculature. Okay, sorry, the way he said it was cool.
Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper diet, he explains. So why don't we enjoy a life of love and nutritional meals together?
Teach me your secrets, wise one.
Have mercy, you think? Then immediately change the subject. You politely ask if he is the nutritionist. Indeed, I am the nutritionist Oreo, he answers.
Ironically, I keep this fit by not eating any Oreos.
He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years. You hand
Oh, yeah.
Oreo
I was like,
the
what's that? Oh,
extract
right.
And explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it. He stares at the extract for a long time, and then
Chugs it.
opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside.
I was joking, but okay.
That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm. The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power, as if that will help somehow.
If he just keels over right now.
Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it.
Alrighty.
However, he says he needs a spry fish, which has been difficult to catch lately. He needs a special fish to make the necessary supplement.
So do we go to that harbor town then? How do you reply to Oreo? How do you catch a spry
When he
fish?
explains that you can
Why
catch
beat around the
one in
bush? I'm trying to find an
surrounding
alternative.
sea, Ridis confidently interjects. She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail.
Well then.
That book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise.
I mean, this is like 1 out of 3 where it's been useful.
Oreo gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spry fish.
Alrighty.
It sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
In the wharf in town? Near Shoreland Wharf. Fulfilled their innocence for Ridis' Flipside story. Okay. Oh, that must be... Hello. I have a feeling we're gonna get a new party member here soon, based on the transition to the chapter. Hello, okay.
Turns around and flexes, shouting out suddenly, "Power is power."
Okay, hello to you too.
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature. There is no doubt in your mind that this is Oreo's son. He asks if you have business with him.
Maybe. What will you say? Look at that donor physique. Yes.
Praising his musculature seems to have put him in high spirits.
Yay, it runs in the family.
Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper exercise, he explains. So why don't we cast our needless garments aside and train together?
That explains the look.
Have mercy, you think? Then immediately change the
It's literally like
subject.
the exact same dialogue.
Though you are pretty sure of the answer, you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son. That I am, he answers. He introduces himself as Bruno and says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father.
All right.
You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a spry fish to save your ill comrade. His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale.
All right. We won him
More or
over.
less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any spry fish yet.
Oh.
He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away. You know Oreo needs a spry fish to make that supplement. Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark.
I figured make sure we're thinking about our buddy.
Tells you that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather.
All right.
Perhaps you can find the fish you seek there. You thank him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades. Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there.
All righty.
Is it a reward you're after? You're about to ask. But Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
Okay, fair enough. Melody, yeah, you could think it's like, I want to come along too, and Melody, like, graciously accepts. She's drooling as hard as we were at the food at the other guy's house. Okay, set up your party? Yeah, why not? Add in Bruno, where I suppose he can replace Ridis. You know, I say replace because I mean it. Level, boy, he's trailing. Dude, for someone so buff, you don't have much going for you. Okay, let's stop at the shop real quick. Let's see. Apothecary, game parlor. Yeah, let's go to the armorer. See what's new. Because I'm sure, in this case, Bruno kind of must operate closer to us. Combat gloves. Oh, no, maybe not. He uses different weapons. Wait, yeah. Okay, he's got a different weapon. I figured he'd be using a sword. Frostmail. That's pretty good, but also, the initiative downer isn't that big of a deal. Wow, Bruno is really slow. Okay, so not a ton of new things. Okay, so at the very least, because we already got the Mistral Blade, that's their current thing. Deep Talons, we'll get that for when we need it for Mar. Yeah, Thunderstaff we already have, already got the Air Splitter. Nope, he must already have combat gloves. I'm now realizing he's already upgraded. Let's see. He could use a big boost to defense, though. You know, get that bare-chested boy some armor. So, and his initiative's already pitiful, so we might as well just get him some Frostmail. Bruno is all set. Okay, it didn't cost us that much. Should we also get him a ring while we're at it? We'll be fine. Okay, what was I going to say? I was just thinking about this, though, but, you know, Yoko Taro, known for having Blacksmith's Flip Side Story. Cool. Might as well check out the other shops while we're here. No, but, like, you know, Yoko Taro, known for having, you know, female characters with scantily clad gear. Like, you know, the entire Yora in Nier Automata, and Kane, yeah, Kane? I'm trying to remember the girl's name in Replicant, who's just wearing a nightie the entire time, and the game's answer was like, why are you wearing that all the time? Mind your own goddamn business is basically the answer. But I feel like this is kind of like what I think is the intention, where this whole world is kind of like a twist on expectations, where basically Bruno is the equivalent of the, you know, he's wearing the equivalent of what a female adventurer in an RPG usually gets. He's wearing the scantily clad armor. And you know what? It works. He's the objectifying thing. Well, not even objectifying. You can't call it objectifying because you know it's not really objectifying, it's glorifying. It's not a complaint, it's just like an observation of just sort of like, that's the idea.
The inn only to be greeted with the great clanging of a bell. Congratulations, the innkeeper shouts above the joyous din.
Alrighty.
It would appear you and your companions are this inn's 10,000th customers. That means you've won the lifetime of free stays pass.
I love how they can just come up with so many reasons why you can stay at the inns for free. That is what is so great about this. The party's HP is fully restored. Party leaves the inn feeling rested. Okay. Phil, innkeeper's flip side story. I've not even bothered going to the carrot shop, because why do we need to? Okay, anyways, let's leave town. I really gotta look at those flip side stories. I haven't even read them off camera, I just haven't touched them yet.
Ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party. When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer, and has thus been training every day.
I can see that.
But his
that is very apparent.
Famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps.
No.
One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day.
And ironically, that makes us even more fit.
What will you ask Bruno?
You got something against armor? No, I'm curious.
Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear armor.
This could go to my point.
He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle.
Fair enough. What will you ask Bruno? How are you with the sword?
You ask Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself.
It's most of my character profile.
Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof.
Then what are you doing with that knife that looks like it's made out of wood?
Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer.
It doesn't even look like a real sword. It kind of looks like it's carved out of wood, yeah.
Something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks.
Oh well.
The words birds of a feather flock together run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
I see what they're going for there. Yeah, God, what kind of idiot would do all this? Oh, crap. This was my idea. Okay, let's check this out. Scour the harbor for spryfish. Spryfish. Ship. Just looking. Oh, there's the glowing one. That's the...
He has been fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed.
Oh, good for you.
He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well.
You're not that far. You can take some time.
The woman
Oh,
says
damn.
she has been waiting
Sorry,
here
got caught
for
off guard.
days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
If he doesn't come back, are you interested in doing something later? I can clear out that tower. We can just gaze out on the sea. Muscle Maiden's Flipside Story. Yeah, let's check that out right away. That's the thing that gets my attention. Okay, I'm guessing... Okay. Got a lot of Flipside Stories to check out. It seems like we've almost found almost every card, though, at least for the NPCs, and I saw we had, like, half the monsters. I want to be cute and stylish, sure, but I really want to live. Live happily ever after. Sorry. Visions of a ring with a big old diamond on it dance in my dreams. But nobody gave me that ring. So you know what I did? Well, just look at these muscles. Aren't they cute? And yet they shine brighter than any diamond. You know what? I am not going to disagree. You know, the guys are crazy for not going after that. Moving on.
Lately, a
I always thought just
wolf
sort of like...
disturbing the seas and
Hold on.
scaring away
Maybe I
all
won't
the
continue that
fish.
thought because it's...
He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just checking. It's just like I'm distracted now, thinking about... Okay.
A rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing.
I have no idea what that... I don't think I've ever seen that
Mars'
word
fate
before.
rests upon this man's haul.
What do you ask the piscator? Any bites?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside, you see... a spry fish, Bruno shouts. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Fine. Here's 8,000 gold. Come on, you schmuck. How much?
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd price of 1,000,000 gold pieces.
Why would you even...
You're heartless, Ridis pouts.
That's a number she's not happy to hear again.
The man is enraged by the rude response.
Oh, shut up.
Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there. Your fisherman muscles are simply sublime," he exclaims.
Okay.
He challenges the man to a competition of muscles with the spry fish as the prize. The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant.
Oh, you monster. Sorry. This could go in many ways. Hold on, I'm looking up what a piscator is, just to... Is just like another word for fisherman? A formal formal, a fisherman, an angler. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's just like a fancy word for a fisherman.
This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars, completely fired up. Your puny body is no match for mine, the Piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Alright, so the battle's on. I thought this was just gonna be like a cutscene of just like him and Bruno and the Piscator wrestling. Oh, it actually is just him. Well, okay. Good thing I got him that armor. Add 2 to all allies' attacks and enemy attacks. Oh, jeez. Well, okay. So, let's be careful here. What do we got? Deal damage, add 3 to all allies' attacks for 3 turns, add 3 to all allies' defense for 3 turns. Bull Rush. Okay. So he's just kind of like a tank, like, Mar. Screw it, Bull Rush. Go big. Holy crap.
A battle of beefiness.
Okay, he's amping up. That makes him vulnerable. Add 3 to all allies and enemies' attacks. Okay, so another bonus. He's buffing himself up, but we're just going in for the assault. Full frontal assault.
It feels like watching a bodybuilder competition.
I can take it. Add 2 to all attacks. Good thing I gave him that armor. Take him out. Just enough. Bruno! Hell yeah! Oh, this was the fight for the ages. I read it quickly as it was going away. Trust me, I'm not on delay. It's just see things and then just eventually registers in my head.
Witness the power of power.
It's a little redundant, man.
Defeated, the Piscator hands over the spry fish to Bruno. Bruno extends a hand to the Piscator, who has fallen to his knees. With a serene smile, he takes the offered hand.
He's a friendly guy.
Unspoken friendship begins to form between the two. Or at least, you hope that's what the prolonged silence between them means.
Yeah, if it's something more, let him have it. Commonly found in waters just off shoreland. It looks hardly appetizing. Commonly found, and yet it's the only one anyone's caught for a while. Okay. Deliver the spry fish to Aurora back in shoreland. Oh yeah, I was thinking, alright, let's get this back to Mar. Oh wait, no, that's not it. We gotta extract from this thing. Okay, that was a fun little detour. Sorry, you know, this game is at least, you know, having fun with its weird, you know, non sequiturs, if you will.
Bruno looks at your group sadly, reluctant for this little adventure to end.
Dude, don't hold out on me right now, man.
You hand the fish to Oreo and ask him to make you the supplement. Give me a moment, he says, then takes the fish and heads into the back.
Please tell me we're also now going to get like a boss fight with the dad. 1 hour later, Mar's waiting a while. I did a lot of detouring.
It's ready, he says, emerging from his room and handing you a bottle.
Energy concentrate. Oreo's homemade supplement is nutritious and flushes out monster poison.
You hope this will get Mar back on his feet. You need to get back to Unionville on the double. But before that...
How will you thank Bruno? Well, take care. Words aren't necessary. They're really not.
You wordlessly extend a hand to Bruno.
He lifts you off the ground.
Takes your hand and gives it a firm shake. You can feel the bones in your hands splintering. You just hope Bruno has enough self-restraint not to shatter them completely.
You took too...
You make a mental note never to shake hands with him again, then turn to leave. But Bruno stops you and says he wants to journey with you just a little longer. But Oreo is quick to douse the flames of his desire. You will stay here and study, he commands.
Just send some books with him. We'll make sure he does his homework.
Then you leave me no choice. Bruno's expression reads as he raises both hands behind his head and squats at hyper speed.
Okay.
I want to show this power to the world, Bruno proclaims to his father. You have much to learn, my son.
Sorry, I love...
retorts as he starts sidestepping at breakneck speed.
Sorry, I love the little tittering sound effects as they both, like, move up and down.
Only the sound of their labored breathing and bodies moving resonates through the otherwise silent room.
It's quaking the whole house.
You can only look on in stunned silence at the enigmatic display.
Sorry, I love the sound of those effects. Keep going, no, don't let it end. 30 minutes later.
Bruno falls to his knees, panting. This is my limit.
Mar's gonna die by the time we get back there.
You have grown, my son, Oreo says, looking no worse for wear. So are you coming with us or not? Melanie interjects, ever the blunt one.
This was amusing for a while, but, you know, we got stuff to do.
Only our muscles know the answer, comes Bruno's cryptic reply. I don't get it, Ridis remarks frankly. On the condition that he study nutrition upon his return, Bruno is allowed to go with you for just a little while longer.
Yay!
You realize that these two have a very special way of talking that no one else can understand.
Apparently so. Make your way to Unionville Inn and give Mar some energy concentrate. Yeah, let's get back. Okay, Bruno is officially part of the team.
Hearing yet another roar in the distance, you realize you need to get the supplement to Mar so you can investigate the sound together.
I'm guessing we go to Mar and then we can eventually... The next major stop is going to be that tower. Okay, yeah, let's just hop back over to Mar. Go save my buddy. Oh, I was gonna say, like, now where did we leave him? Oh, right, inn. Meet Mar. Then we'll nap. Because we can honestly... Well, Bruno could use a nap. I'm coming, buddy.
Mar lies listlessly upon the bed, looking somewhat haggard. You help Mar sit up. Drink this, Mar, you say to him gently. He weakly opens his mouth, and you slowly pour the energy concentrate inside.
There's a lot of characters on screen now. Sorry, these cards take up a lot of space. Hey! Yay!
Mar abruptly bolts up and turns his head toward you with a puzzled look. It looks like Mar is all better now.
How do you express your joy? Yeah, squeal with joy, bear hug.
You give Mar a tight hug. Mar mews softly in discomfort. Overcome with joy, you sob and stroke Mar's head.
Aww. Our little jerk has a heart after all.
Melanie and Ridis watch you two with a smile.
Bruno gets in on the
is
hug.
deeply moved to see nutrition bringing a smile to others.
Mar rejoined the party. Yay! He's probably not going to be actually fighting anytime
With
soon.
this, you can finally put the happenings of that strange village behind you. You decide to take Bruno back to Shoreland, then continue your search for the dragon.
See Bruno to his home in Shoreland. Yeah, he wasn't around for long. Set up your party? No, we'll leave it alone. But we will make sure our little buddy Maw gets his new claws. Just because. There you go, buddy. Here are your new claws. Oh, yeah. You so strong. Actually, do we also have a new breastplate for him? Maybe? Yeah, he can have the Night Chainmail. I took the Night Chainmail off of, what's her name? Yeah, Ridis, and gave her the Warrior Mail we found while traveling. Anything we need to do here? Probably not. Okay, so, whoop. Now, let's go back to the village where nothing bad is going to happen, I'm sure. Whoop. See, that is nice. Fast travel to any location on the map, basically. It's like Pokemon if you could fly to every specific part of grass.
You arrive at Bruno's house. Though he seems to want to adventure a little more, he reluctantly enters his house. You ask Oreo if he knows anything about the monster behind that mighty roar. He says that the creature nests atop a tower not far from town.
Oh, well, there we go.
With that, your next destination is decided. Here, you will part ways with these two, but you owe a great deal to the nutritionist and his son. Bruno looks at you, his eyes begging you to let him come along. What will you say?
How will you respond? Fare you well until we meet again. Come on, man. Let's go.
The dragon together, you say to him. You are sure his power and knowledge will come in handy against the beast.
The power, at least. Maybe not the knowledge.
And you realize with a grin, he will be so happy just to come along that he will not want a share of the reward.
Sweet exploitation.
Bruno is happy he can continue the journey, but Oreo stops him before he can get carried away. You must stay here and study, Oreo says.
Do we have to do this again?
Bruno explains that the journey thus far has taught him the splendor of nutrition, and he now wishes to travel the world to deepen his knowledge.
There we go, butter him up.
After hearing his
Not
son,
literally, never mind, that
Oreo
sounds wrong.
suddenly removes his glasses.
Oh, Jesus.
And in the blink of an eye, the flesh of Bruno's cheeks, pectorals, and abdomen recess. And Bruno is lifted off his feet with a dull roar. Your eyes go wide at Oreo's assault, which was too fast for your eyes to catch.
Why doesn't he take on the dragon?
Knowledge of nutrition can help save lives, but also strike down enemies, Oreo says softly. Wow, nutrition is incredible, Ridis marvels, not putting too much thought into the events before her.
He's still on the ground.
Knowledge is the true power. You tremble, never wanting to make an enemy of Oreo. Though Oreo still deems his son's knowledge insufficient, he tells him to travel the world and surpass him someday.
Hey, you know people who really hate knowledge? The trio from the Ivory Order. Yeah, they just hate nutrition most of all.
Bruno says from the ground, moved to tears by the strength of Oreo's knowledge. So it comes to pass that you journey to the tower with Bruno to find the roaring beast.
Alrighty. Now just how do we get into the tower? Bruno, join your dragon hunting party. Alright, official a member.
Yet another colorful character.
Indeed. It's probably our limit is the 5 based on the card numbers, but oh well. You know, we got quite a few people. Bruno just seems like another tank like Mar, but at least, you know, what's kind of nice is at least everybody works off of different weapons and mostly different armor with very little overlap. The father suppresses his son's claiming knowledge as power. The son resists claiming power as power. With the aid of both, their exhausted comrade springs back to life. There's still something about Mar we don't know yet, after learning prominent information from the father. The party head to the imposing tower near the shore, where I couldn't read that fast enough, to find the source of the roar that shakes the land. And what should they find there at? The Dragon's Tower. Oh, geez, really? This can't be where it... Okay, journeys to the tower and stands in the southwest of the shoreland. Yeah, we already unlocked it at least, so, you know. You've fulfilled the necessary requirements to unlock Oreo's Flipside Story. Alright, yeah, let's go head over. We just pop right on. Enter Musty Tower. Yes. Just pop right in. We got time. Maybe. The only thing I'm worried about is Bruno's a little underleveled compared to the rest of us, but that's what happens when I'm overleveled in general.
Ready? You ask with a posed look. Bruno is the first to respond. But this is just an old lighthouse, he remarks, oblivious to your sudden embarrassment.
Thanks for calling me out, man. Really appreciate that.
Ritis snorts to herself, seeing you red in the face from jumping to conclusions.
Enter the tower in search of the dragon. Alright. Now the big thing is, it appears the sturdy door has magical seal on it. Unfortunately, it's out of her realm of expertise.
Ritis rolls up her sleeves and shouts, "Open sesame." You swear you have heard these words somewhere before.
But does it work?
You all watch in silence as the door stays shut.
Well, we tried. Time to go home.
You snort to yourself, seeing Ritis red in the face.
Now then, how will you get in? Bruno, you got this. Go get it, boy.
Bruno exhales deeply, then places both hands on the door. He pushes with all his might, his breath labored, chest heaving, sweat dribbling. And it opens.
Hey.
It seems the magic seal could not protect the door from the physical might of your most stalwart companion.
Yeah.
This is the power of power, Bruno pants, but you promptly ignore him and enter the tower.
Good job, man. Really appreciate you being here. Ooh, okay, hole in the floor. Climb the tower in search of the dragon. An enemy appears. That didn't take long. Does the hole in the floor mean anything, or is it just like a discouragement? Okay, let's see. The lizard's weak to lightning. Okay, that did a lot. Wheel? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That should do a lot of damage. Just hoping just a crit would have done it. Yeah, the biggest problem with Bruno is that his initiative is very slow. We did not rest at the inn. Oh well, let's just see what happens. What could go wrong? There we go. Like, you know, I like the animation of the card where it goes chop and it actually goes sideways. Try freezing it, maybe? There we go. And it was resistant. And it still did like 22 points of damage. Yeah, the thing was with Bruno is that he's a buffer. He, like, you know, he is a stat booster, ironically. So, I don't know how useful he's actually going to be. But let's keep him along. Might as well give him a potion, because I forgot to rest, so that's on me. So yeah, don't know how useful he's actually going to be, but guess we'll find out. Oops. Treasure just found. Okay, quality salve. Enemy appears. You know, we're just going through it. Just one. Add 3 bolt damage dealt to all allies and enemies. Or by all allies and enemies. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading. Did we try Zephyr on this thing? No, we did. First one we fought, I think. Try lightning on it to see if it affects anything. Weak. Okay, so everything here is weak to lightning. Or at least those two. Okay, so... yeah, the thing is the team composition gets a little mixed up now. Treasure discovered. Middle for Bruno. Defroster. That works. Yeah, the thing is with Bruno, you know, Melanie going first now because she's the fastest party member now is kind of a detriment because it means I gotta... you know, that means, you know, she doesn't have a gems to do, like, big moves right now, but... guess we'll see. Yeah, like, if we had someone else go first... oh, whatever. Are they resistant to fire? Did we find out what they're resistant to? You know what, actually... definitely took out the one. Yeah, so with... at least with Bruno taking up the rear, phrasing, he... you know, if we get to a boss fight, that's probably where he's going to be his most useful. Sorry, like the double tap. That's probably where he's going to be most useful, maybe in boss fights, where, you know, as the fight drags on, you could just keep putting on the bonuses. And, you know, as we do, we're just trying to flip over everything we can. Consequences be damned of all the enemies. That's a lot of enemies, but also they're just goblins. Multiply gold earned. Okay. Let's Zephyr 1, and then we can use the light... yeah, that poor roll. Still did a lot of damage. Yeah, Spinning Ray... critical, critical. Ah, damn it. Go critical probably would have taken them out. Okay, Mel got out of the way. Chop! At least he does hit hard, though, so that's still... he's, you know, physical attack user. He's a physical attack user like, you know, us and Mars, so he can hit pretty hard, but... well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, that's still not a lot of gold for... you know, talking up. Let's go with Mill again. Zap Smoke. Yeah. Okay. I suppose this is really only the first floor of the tower, now that I think about it.
And fight.
Ooh. Okay, that's looks interesting. You know, these are... we're seeing the high-level monsters that we saw in the card game. Okay. What are the chances that light will do a good amount of damage to it? I'm kind of banking on this thing being a dark monster, but oh boy. Probably should get her some healing. Chop! Chop! Chop!
Excellent.
got wings. I suppose is it resistant to wind? Let's find out. If it uses lightning, it probably is resistant to lightning. Okay, weak to wind, ironically. I suppose strong winds, it doesn't matter if you can fly. Strong winds will mess you up. Treasure discovered. Lots of treasures here. Alright, probably the lesser of the items, but also I'm not using them anyways. Oh, we should probably heal her before we get too ahead of myself. Yeah, we got plenty of items though as well, so let's use quality salve on her. Quality salve. Salvza. I don't know what that was. Do.
About the enemy.
Ah, I'm annoyed I can't use, you know, lightning strike. Or thunderstorm, you know? Thing is, you know, the lightning will be critical damage, but this will take them out and do a lot of damage to either. So, you know, Bruno can go in for the finishing blow, but, you know, he goes last. Oh, just enough. Good job. Okay, we leveled up. What's taking Bruno so long? Double proof 2. Decrease fire, water damage by 5. Oh, that's good. Treasure discovered. Lots of treasure. I feel like this is priming us up. You fulfilled the necessary requirements for Lizard Squire. Okay. Okay, there we go. Stairs. Jump to Musty Tower, second floor. Yeah, might as well. Keep on going. Okay, these are actually pretty big floors. Enemy appears. I haven't seen a skeleton in a while, but also they should probably be weak to light, so that shouldn't be a big problem. There we go. Kill him.
That was lucky.
Apparently, but it worked out. Like, everything worked out in that one. You know, undead skeleton, definitely gotta be weak to light. Definitely worked. Oh no, he is so hurt. There we go. Mash those bones to paste. There we go. Yeah, he's like 5 levels below us. Gain immunity, attack defense. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So he can't be debuffed, ironically. Okay, just seeing. I bet the stairwell is here, so we can go around this entire thing in multiple directions. And you know I'm gonna check them all. That's kind of the point, but I'm just saying. We can look through multiple means. Yeah, let's use Spinning Ray. There we go. The main goal is to take out the tree ant. And Chop should take that out. What's our time? Let's keep going. Let's get to the next floor, and then we'll see where we're at, because we probably should wrap up at that point, because it's going to take a while to navigate. $1,000 gold. Okay, cool. I had to go in the corner just to get that one card flip, as if it mattered. Enemy appears. Zephyr. There we go. I'm trying to bring Bruno around for the experience, but, you know, he does kind of drag everything back a little bit, mainly because he is so slow. You know, no matter how efficient we are, an enemy is going to get an attack in before we can do much of anything, but nevertheless. Then again, who knows? Maybe he gets a huge speed boost as he levels up. Let's find out. Enemy appears almost there. God, it's almost 11 already, but this is going to be the last video for tonight, but I'm invested. If we get to the top of this tower and there's a goddamn dragon, or Vince again. Damn, Mel!
Excellent.
I was going to use Spinning Ray anyways to take him out, but whatever. Critical hit, critical hit, critical hit. Damn it! Come on, just critical hit. Probably could have wiped them both out. Wait. No, yeah, do the chop to that thing. Lower defense. Actually, it probably didn't matter. Oh well. It recovered health. Well. Burn the bones. There we go. That's what we needed. Mar leveled up. Right, I forgot Mar. You know, the reserve characters still level up regardless. Yeah, it might have been more efficient to maybe find... Whatever. First playthrough. I didn't know it would be Wraith Wolves. It would be more efficient to find Bruno sooner. I was gonna say, either there's a chest down here, Curse Day Ring, protects against curse. Okay, good to know.
Your footing suddenly crumbles. With no way of saving yourselves, you fall downward.
I figured.
Once more from the bottom.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. But we can also jump, so that's not a big problem. Just want to flip every card. Enemy appears.
And fight.
They're both weak to lightning. Okay, that works too. I was gonna say, but if I use the light ray, it'll take out one while doing heavy damage to the other. Well, now we can just focus on lightning. Won't be enough to kill it, but still gonna do a lot of damage, at least. There we go. I was gonna say, maybe if he crits, but I don't think we actually needed it. Either way, it works. No one takes any damage. Hello.
Humans. Did you come here to consign the drops of salvation to oblivion? The monster asks.
I have no idea what that means.
It sounds like he is saying something important, but you do not understand it in the slightest.
Whom will you ask to interpret? You know what, Bruno? You go up. New guy. This is on you.
Muscles gleaming in the torchlight. You have made a poor choice.
Whom will you ask to interpret? Okay, we can ask again. Ridis.
Ridis has given up on thinking and whistles an offbeat melody to herself. You have made a poor choice. While everyone is distracted, the monster attacks.
I feel like that was going to happen anyways, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, sub-boss monster. Whoom. Happenstance.
Rout the enemy.
All allies and enemies take 3 damage. Well, great. No, that's fine. Yeah, let's freeze it. At least attempt to. Yeah, just enough. No, wait. Right, okay. Characters resistant to certain ailments will not be afflicted by those ailments regardless of what you roll. Okay, that's fair. I was wondering why I didn't flash. My goal was to sunlock him, but that's fine too. Ah, damn it, Emil. Now we're in trouble. He's fine. Right, now we don't have the magic. You get him, Bruno. Add 2 to all allies and enemies' defense. Okay, well. Balances out. Okay, so freeze does nothing. Flame him. That didn't do that much. Try another lightning strike. Hopefully the roll is better this time. Better. Crit. There we go.
Nice work.
Add 8 to attack for 10 turns, become afflicted with my lower defense. Okay, that's pretty staggering. Cards afflicted with defense down have lower defense. So, effectively, he's weakened himself. So, let's take advantage of this. Increase everyone's attack by a little bit. Maybe not super relevant. All allies and enemies take 3 damage. That's fine. We haven't used Wind yet, so might as well just use it. There we go. Wee, 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 wee. Ooh, damn. Okay, she just took initiative, took actions in her own hands, and crushed him. Throw him right out the window of the tower, and he's falling to his death in the sea. There we go. That's the XP that Bruno needs. Well, he's close to another level up. Just looking, yeah. Deal 15 dark damage. Ooh, new spell. New spell with a new element type. I feel like that's going to be useful. Third floor. We should probably save and wrap up here. Okay, another floor to explore. Probably should get Bruno some healing. Okay, we're going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on. And we will, you know, travel deeper into the tower. Or up higher into the tower. And see what awaits us. This is going to be fun. Now I want to keep playing, even though I was going to wrap up. Okay, so, until next time. Wait. Okay, I was going to say have a good night, but no, this isn't over yet. Alright, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Tamara, signing off.